What up guys, it is Justice here. Welcome to episode number 4 of the Slayer Sunday series. I've not done one of these videos in a couple of weeks now, so it feels good just to chill out and talk to you guys in a bit more depth about what I've been up to, what tasks I've been completing, which tasks I feel are amazing experience from what I've experienced, and also some decent loot hopefully along the way, which you'll definitely experience in this video, which you'll see later on, so definitely stay tuned for the QBD task. It's very interesting what happens. Now this is the very first Strykewyrm task I've ever done myself. Really don't seem to have ever got this as a task, and it is incredible experience. I was absolutely ripping them to shreds with my seismic wand and orb. So much fun here. As you can see, I'm just hitting 6k pluses all the time, sometimes 7 to 8k. It's incredible guys, it really is. And if you omnipower these things, oh seriously, the feeling you get when you see those 10ks, oof, beautiful. Now you're looking at around 170k experience per hour here for Slayer, and the seismic wand and orb definitely is OP when it comes to this, but nonetheless it is an amazing task to do no matter what equipment you're using. Definitely use mage though, as they are weak to that. But yeah guys, I hope you guys have been doing alright this week. I'm just glad it's Easter now, so again a happy Easter to you all. 4 days off I've got from work in a row, which is absolutely amazing. I do go back to work on Tuesday, but I've had plenty of time now just to chill out and recover and recuperate. This week has been Scopulus week as well for Virago, which is really great timing to be honest for many people. I'm sure everybody's loving the fact that it is Scopulus week over Easter holidays. So now everybody's really taking advantage of Virago at the moment. I've got a lot of mates and friends at the moment who are getting 1-drops and singularities consistently. I did get a singularity up a couple of days ago, which is quite nice. But yeah, a lot of friends getting 1s as well, which is pretty awesome. Let me know if you've got any good loot from Virago this week due to it being Scopulus. It's definitely worthwhile, if you haven't been as well already, to go and check it out in this week's rotation, because it is the easiest one. It helps you get to grips with the basic fundamentals of Virago and the tactics used in each rotation. Now for any of you who did watch my buying a new PC and live streaming plans video, you will be aware that from the 1st of May onwards I should be able to stream consistently and get some sort of schedule out to you guys if that's what you're interested in. I really hope there are many of you out there who like to watch live streams. I can definitely tell you now, the ones which I create, a lot of them will be with friends as well. Whoa, 8.5k there, absolutely KOing these Strykewyrms, it's amazing. But yeah, my live stream channel, I'll probably create a new one related with the similar name to my YouTube channel, so it's all consistent in terms of the marketing of both my YouTube channel and Twitch. But yeah, I can't wait to start doing that. With regards to Virago, which is why it reminded me of this, I do have an idea of setting up some PVM teaching sessions. So on a live stream schedule, for example, let's say Friday night or Saturday night, it would be a Virago teaching session. So let's say for an hour or two, I'll do different roles, or maybe just do one role for that stream and then switch it out each week for a different role. And I would be talking you through live exactly what I'm doing, why I'm doing things, what abilities I'm using, and that'll really give you a good guide in terms of going out there and doing it for yourself. So if you're just chilling out one night watching me, then the following week you can try out that role, or the following day, and really just give it a go yourself after watching me do it. Because when you do watch other people on live streams, you know, it's quite hard to keep up with what's exactly going on, and no one actually explains what they're doing. So I'm going to try and do that live. It is quite hard to do in terms of speaking live exactly what you're doing and why, but I'm pretty certain I can do that, and I'm sure it'd be quite fun to watch as well. So that's my idea. If you like that idea, then comment down below and let me know what you think, because I think it'd be pretty awesome just to give you guys that guidance for any of you who don't know, and also any who already go, you might pick up some extra tips along the way. So yeah, still at Strykewyrms. As you can see on the floor, mahogany toy boxes. That's due to my friend Wikipedia. He's got a bit of PMS syndrome at the moment, post-max syndrome, where he's recently maxed out, doesn't know what to do on the game, so he decided to set his own store up and deliver toy boxes to anyone who wanted them. So if you're interested, I'll leave his name in the description below, PM him and say Justice brought you there. Nah, just kidding. I don't want you to spam him for toy boxes. I don't know if he'll appreciate that, to be honest, and he isn't on that much anyway at the moment, but I just thought I'd quite a funny thing to add into the video. Alright guys, so now on to the QBD task. Now this was incredible, okay? I didn't realize that I could kill QBD so fast either. The last time I went QBD was when I was sort of average PVMer with just Drygors and a melee setup. And I don't even think I had Torva at the time. I think I had Torva at the time actually, or Tetsu. Tetsu, that was it. So I didn't even have Torva at the time. Wasn't even a power armor setup. It was like tank / DPS. And yeah, I decided to time some kills and try and get the fastest back-to-back kills I possibly could. Eventually I gave up in terms of timing it, but I was averaging 3 minutes and 36 seconds back-to-back. That's 2 kills from start to finish, teleporting in between, etc. to start the kill again. And I thought that was quite fast. I was averaging about 30 kills an hour. So I literally wrapped up a task of 70 black dragons at the QBD in around 2.5 hours. So that was pretty awesome. Now, as you saw at the start of that clip there, I did actually receive back-to-back royal pieces. So I got one royal piece, then I got another, and then I got another. And seriously, it was just like, what? It was like 300 to 400k, I think, each piece at the moment, which is quite nice, because I remember at one point they used to be like 100k each, which was just horrible. So I was really starting to make some decent money out of QBD. Now, what I'm thinking is I have got some good full kills here, really fast kills in terms of what abilities I'm using. Yes, I'm using Seismic 1 and Orb, which is just incredible here at the QBD. It really does make this amazing money per hour, actually. Obviously, it's a grind, though, when you compare it to Virago, let's say. Where Virago, you do have the breaks in between, and it's more of a team effort. You can chill out at times, things like that. QBD is constant if you really want to farm the loot. However, I definitely would highly recommend it if, let's say you're not maxed, you're just PVMing or whatever, you want a bit of money here and there, and you can't find a team to go to Virago that easily, then QBD is definitely nice just to go in between those team effort trips. I am more of a social PVMer, so I like to go with teams when I'm PVMing, and that's why QBD isn't really somewhere where I'd constantly go. But I thought I've got a task at Black Dragons, which is what's required to go to the Queen Black Dragon for a task. And I thought, you know, I'm going to take advantage of this and try and build that Slayer tab. And I can rest assure you, I definitely did add to that Slayer tab substantially. Now, to make this kill even quicker, yes, I probably could use a Steel Titan, but I don't really want to faff about that with that all the time, to be honest. And I'd rather just farm there, so I'm there for a long time without banking. Therefore, it is nice just to take a yak, just in case something wrong happens at the QBD. It does allow you to stay there a bit longer, and I do like to eat a rocktail or two when I'm going to loot the chest. Again, there's always different methods of making this quicker. You can take a shield just to keep your adrenaline up in between the kills. Therefore, you can go straight into phase 1 with 2 thresholds to get that phase over done quickly. Again, getting quite technical now. There are quite a few QBD guides out there on YouTube, and I may upload a video, QBD kills 30 plus an hour. Just an interesting video in terms of speed kills and showing you how I do it. It's not really a guide because I know not many of you can afford seismics. Just something fun for you guys to watch with a bit of background music, a bit of a montage maybe, and me walking through what abilities I'm using and why. Alright, so at this point, remember, I've already got 3 royal pieces, and there's the 4th royal piece, the royal sight. I just can't believe it. I'm constantly spamming the clan chat at this point saying another royal piece, oh my god, being an absolute noob. And then next chest I get a dragon kite shield, and this is the very first kite shield I've ever got. And to get a dragon kite shield when you're on this sort of spree is just insane. So at the moment I've got 4 royal pieces and a dragon kite shield. I mean, what the hell? And this is after 20 QBD kills into the task. This is just absolutely epic. And I was pretty amazed at this point, but it doesn't even end here. So next clip, another royal piece, the royal Torspring, I think it's called. And again, as you can see, spamming the clan chat, just like unbelievable. And then another royal piece. Oh my god, a royal sight. Seriously, guys. So that's how mental my trip was. And I assure you, it actually didn't even end there at the QBD. You'll see the rest of the loot at the end when I do the Slayer tab price check. Now, the next task I went on is Celestial Dragons, where I reached 95 Slayer, guys. Yes, I am now level 95 Slayer. This progress has been absolutely awesome. I think I started the series at level 88, 4th episode now. I know I've been doing it every 2 weeks rather than every week, but 95 Slayer, guys, I'm really happy about that, considering I only slay a couple of days here and there every week or so, every 2 weeks. And when I do slay, though, I really do grind it out for hours straight. Let's say throughout a Friday night or throughout a Saturday, I really do grind it out. Or, of course, on a Sunday, because that's the series name, duh. But as you can see, I'm at Celestial Dragons, really loving it. The loot's pretty crap, though. Really is terrible, to be honest. But I've heard now they dropped the brand new level 90 Mage Power Armor gloves. So that's quite interesting. Maybe I can get my hands on one of those pair of gloves before I reach 99 Slayer. But again, very good experience here. They were giving me great experience each kill. 976 experience each one, in fact. So I got 141 a task, and you do tend to get 140 to 160 of these, which is just amazing. Like I was complaining about earlier, I think on my last video, my favorite Slayer task is Dragons. And when you used to get Steel and Mithril, you only used to get about 20 to 40, maybe 60 maximum per task. And now they're giving the highest level dragons around 140 of them. So really taking into consideration, allowing you to get immersed into the task and really benefit from the experience. Now, you can imagine the experience is really good per hour here. I'm not sure what the exact specifics are, but if you don't even pick up the drops, you're easily looking at probably 140k plus experience an hour here, easily. So it's quite nice that. And I am using Seismic Dual Wield. I wouldn't recommend really using a mage setup. I'm just going for magic experience because I've almost hit 30 million magic experience. And to be honest, I'm not really a big fan of range. But some people even prefer dual chaotic crossbows over seismic here at the Celestials due to their weakness against range. They do have a special ability as well if you don't kill them quick enough, and sometimes it's just random. They will release a time stop ability which will freeze you just for a few seconds before you can carry on the task. Alright guys, so on to the final task which I'm going to speak about in this episode is the Errot task. If you guys watched my mini little guide on how I kill Erots and how good they are with experience, I tracked 170k experience here at the Erots. It was incredible. And I got the Razorback Gauntlets. As you can see in the inventory, a beam of light appeared and I was like, oh, it's probably just a ferocious ring. Right clicked and it was Razorback Gauntlets. Couldn't believe it. And then I thought, oh yeah, this is a great drop. I knew they were going to be cheap, but I didn't realize they were only going to be 2 mil. But still, 2 mil is quite nice in the pocket to add to the Slayer tab. You'll see those in the Slayer tab when I go through it at the end of this video. I'm sure it's going to be quite nice to look at now, especially after that QBD task. But yeah, Erots, absolutely loved this as a task, and I'm really glad that I was able to go back there. And to get those Razorback Gauntlets was a nice little bonus. For anybody who doesn't know what they are the level 90 melee power armor gloves. Again, you know, due to a lot of things degrading now, and they degrade by a large amount, you really want to be saving your main hand and offhand weapon with your mask top and bottom the majority of the time, which can degrade. So that's why the gloves are so cheap, to be honest, because the demand really isn't that high for them. Alright guys, so on to the Slayer tab part of the video, where I'm going to collate and have a look at the entirety of it and add up and price check the whole thing. Now, as you can see, the tab is quite big. I did receive an effigy as well, so that's going to go on the marker. I think that's 3 effigies, or 2 effigies out of 4.45 million Slayer experience. I'm pretty certain that's really unlucky. I do know many others who receive way more than that. I must be quite unlucky with that. As you can see, all this QBD loot here, all the royal pieces, 2 dragon kite shields. I mean, in one, like after 70 kills basically, I think that's pretty awesome. But yeah, I will price check them. Obviously I've got QBD kills before that, but I just thought it's quite a nice drop. There's my dragon bones making it 70 kills there. I think I got a few extras from somewhere else. So yeah, it's quite nice anyway. And I'll add it all up. It will take me about 3 different attempts here, so I will record each inventory and we'll just see how we get on. Alright, so I've got the first batch here. Let's price check it all. So the first batch comes to 34.4 mil. As you can see, there's nothing really that extraordinary in here. The probably most expensive ones are the magic logs, 2,744 of those. U-logs again, 1.3 mil of those. It's quite nice. 4.7 mil of rune plate bodies. That is a heck of a lot of rune plates. Onyx bolts, 8.4 mil. Yeah, those are the big ones anyway. And then we've got some Grimy Lantamines here, only 144, but they do stack up and add up. Rune bars, quite a substantial amount. But yeah, it all does really collect up, doesn't it? So that's the first inventory, 34.4 mil. So I'll take a note of that one, and let's get on to the second batch of Slayer Tab loot. Alright, on to the second batch. Let's price check this batch, 11.2 mil. So not as much. Let's see what the most expensive items are in here. The Serenic Scales, 5 of those. They were from the Dark Beast task. I think I got one from the Eruts as well, I think. And then we've got the Dwarf Weed Seed, 1.3 mil there. So, yep, those are the two most expensive. Everything else really doesn't add up much. But again, you know, without all of these little things, it wouldn't be 11 mil. So it kind of does put it into perspective. It is kind of worth picking up those odd little bits and pieces. And it does add up to a little amount. So I'll add that to the 34.4 mil which I got earlier. And let's go for the third batch, guys. Alright, so I have a feeling this is going to be quite nice. This is including some QBD loot as well, the rare pieces of the QBD. So let's price check this. 15.1 mil, not bad, not bad. So that's including the Razorback Gauntlets, probably one of the most expensive items in here. 2 mil there. Got some Black Dragon Hide adding up to 1.6 mil, that's quite nice. The Royal Pieces here, 1.5 mil there for 4 of those. 2.4 mil Dragon Bones, 2.6 of Royal Dragon Hide. So yeah, and 1 Abyssal 1, that was from the Abyssal Demons. I think that's like probably one of like 3 I've ever had on the game, so that's pretty cool. I know a lot of people, when Abyssal Demons came out, who already had level 85 Slayer, God, they made so much money off those whips back in the day. So yeah, I'll add all of this up together and give you the grand total. Alright guys, so the grand total adds up to 60.76 mil, so that's really nice. The tab is definitely adding up beautifully. 95 Slayer, that's after 4.45 million Slayer experience as well. 60.76 mil, guys, so I hope you enjoyed that. I'm just going to open up and investigate the Starved Effigy as well. We've got smithing and mining now. Again, I would love to have saved these up, but then it just reduces your chances of getting an effigy again. So I've not got mining yet up there, but I'm just going to use it on smithing and just get rid of it, because otherwise I'm not going to come across many in the game. So I'll use the first one on smithing, even though I've got 99, it's 15k. If you guys have any advice on ways to do this, you know, I'm pretty certain that's the best thing to do, because you can only have now 5 effigies in your bank at any one time. So let's have a look at the Nourished Ancient Effigy. And we'll put this on farming. Yes, I can actually put this on farming. Let's have a look. 20k farming experience, 292k off 94 farming, guys. And then let's see what the sated one I can put this on. We've got crafting or agility. Perfect. I can actually put this on agility, I think. No, I can't. Great. I'm 91 agility. That sucks balls. Ah! I want to use it on agility, god damn it. No. I can't even put it on crafting. Right. So that's one I'm going to have to keep. I'm pretty certain you can trade them in actually for a limited or a lower experience. I think it's at the museum. But I'll see what I can do with that effigy. Potentially keep it in the bank, I'm not sure. But guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you in my episode number 5, either in a week or 2, when I've made some serious slaying gains again. And hopefully some nice loot as well. I'm still clinging onto that Kalphite King task, guys. Hopefully I'll get it at one point before I reach 99 Slayer, because you can get like 2 mil Slayer experience from that. Potentially invite you guys along. Alright guys, so I'm going to end this video here. I really do enjoy making these videos once every week or 2 weeks. They are extra long, and I know there's a set bunch of people who do enjoy watching these, so thanks for the support. It's really great cascading this information, and it does help me as well, motivates me to go for that 99 Slayer. It's quite a cool goal to accomplish. Let me know if you're getting 99 Slayer as well. It's always nice to know that other people are following the same goal. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Happy Easter, everybody.